Blessed greetings, and welcome to another edition of our Ellen G. White devotional series for Tuesday, May 3rd, 2022. A day pointing to God's power and love. I'll be reading once again from the devotional To Be Like Jesus by Ellen G. White. The Bible says in Genesis chapter 2, verse 3, "Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because in it he rested from all his work, which God had created and made." Again, that's from Genesis chapter 2, verse 3, from the New King James Version of the Bible. God looked with satisfaction upon the work of his hands. All was perfect, worthy of its divine author, and he rested, not as one weary, but as well pleased with the fruits of his wisdom and goodness and the manifestations of his glory. After resting upon the seventh day, God sanctified it, or set it apart, as a day of rest for humankind. Following the example of the Creator, dwellers on earth were to rest upon this sacred day, that as they should look upon the heavens and the earth, they might reflect upon God's great work of creation, and that as they should behold the evidences of God's wisdom and goodness, their hearts might be filled with love and reverence for their Maker. In Eden, God set up the memorial of his work of creation in placing his blessing upon the seventh day. The Sabbath was committed to Adam, the father and representative of the whole human family. Its observance was to be an act of grateful acknowledgement on the part of all who should dwell upon the earth that God was the Creator and their rightful sovereign, that they were the work of his hands and the subjects of his authority. Thus the institution was wholly commemorative and given to the entire human race. There was nothing in it shadowy or of restricted application to any people. God designs that the Sabbath shall direct the minds of all people to the contemplation of his created works. Nature speaks to their senses, declaring that there is a living God, the Creator, the supreme ruler of all. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. From Psalm 19, verses 1 and 2. The beauty that clothes the earth is a token of God's love. We may behold it in the everlasting hills, in the lofty trees, in the opening buds, and the delicate flowers. All speak to us of God. The Sabbath, ever pointing to him who made them all, bids men and women open the great book of nature and trace therein the wisdom, the power, and the love of the Creator. From Patriarchs and Prophets, pages 47 and 48. A day pointing to God's power and love. I've just read from the devotional To Be Like Jesus by Ellen G. White for Tuesday, May 3rd, 2022. Please join us again next time for another edition of our Ellen G. White devotional series. Be blessed.